Hey everybody, how is everybody doing?
I'm doing great. How
Yeah,
about you? Yeah.
I'm good. Everybody here is good.
Yeah.
Um, so welcome.
Yes. Welcome.
We are here today to talk about any questions you may have getting pictures of your kiddos with your phone. And just a quick intro of us. We used to be professional photographers and now we teach parents, but we got started, we kind of did the transition into that because we always, when our kid came along, we thought, we'll only get the best pictures with our big bulky camera. And it was so frustrating because it was in the other room. And we just started applying what we knew in photography to our phone and realized the pictures started to look amazing as we paid more attention to it. And we wanted to share the results with other parents because I think a lot of people have this problem of like the pictures are blurry, the kids moving too quickly, whatever your frustration
Yeah.
point is.
I mean, just not even being satisfied with the pictures that you're taking. Like sometimes you just take a picture and you're like you're not even sure what's wrong with it. You just know that like it's not.
You want it better.
Yeah, it's not what you want. It's not. It doesn't have that wow factor that you think it had when you took it. So we're here to help you fix that. Just a quick little bit. I'm Ben.
Heidi.
Yep. And we're Heidi and Ben, and we are teaching parents how to do better pictures with their phone. So as Heidi mentioned, today we're going to talk about composition. And what that is it's basically just putting all of the ingredients of a photo together consciously to create a whole. So first today is we're going to talk about, and composition, just so that you know, is a broad topic. There are so many different elements and so many different things that go into a photograph. And so today we're really just going to start talking about the basics of composition, just questions to ask yourself and things to think about while you're out taking pictures of your kids. And the first one is just really simply, what do you like? Think about what kind of pictures you like, what kind of pictures you enjoy looking at, what kinds of pictures you enjoy taking. Look back at the ones that you've taken and pick out your favorites and kind of figure out why it is that you like them. For me, I remember I was taking a picture of Tot out in the back here in our backyard. And we have this like little wooden thing that my dad made, and there's like a wood fence in the background and the green grass and everything. And for me, I like really
It's a pergola. It's like there are multiple pergolas, but Saren was standing on one.
Yes.
And then there was another one that's the wood pile behind him.
Yeah, like right behind him.
Yeah.
And so for me, I personally, I like simple backgrounds. I like clean backgrounds. I like simple backgrounds. I also like to frame my subject. If I have things that I can use to kind of guide a viewer's eye to where I want them to look, I tend to do that. And so when I was taking this picture of Todd, I was trying all different angles and trying to look at, okay, like I like this, I like that. And don't be afraid while you're taking pictures to look at what you've taken and decide what you like and what you don't like and change it. That's the nice thing about having digital cameras nowadays is that you get that instant feedback. You don't have to wait until after your pictures come out of the darkroom and be like, oh, yikes, that didn't work out. So for me, I knew that I liked simplicity. I knew that I liked framing and simple backgrounds. And so that was what I looked for in my composition. And that is what I consciously tried to shoot when I was shooting Todd on this pergola. So, the very basic part of composition is just thinking about and putting some effort into what do you like. Think about it, ask yourself questions, and then go out and even if you find a picture you like, just go out and try to recreate it.
Yeah, I would say the biggest challenge for you this week to maybe like specifically put something into action would be just focus on like the background and then the foreground. Like, so the background would be what's behind your child, and the foreground is what's in the picture before your child.
Mm-hmm.
So anything between your child and you. And just kind of notice, like, what do you like it a little busier? Do you like maybe the story that the noise tells of like the toys on the floor, or do you want it cleaner and simpler? To me, like, we have our own style, but everybody's gonna like something different.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is an element of like you want it at least sometimes a little bit more classic, so that it lasts and it doesn't look too dated, I would think, unless you like dated. Some people really like the retro feel, and then if that's you, go for it. I just like ones that kind of like whatever. Even when I purchase clothes for my child, I kind of think, I'm going to be taking pictures of him later in this. And that's like, I don't want to be not taking pictures of his pants because like the pattern's driving me crazy and I can only get a picture of his face. And so I kind of, I don't go too crazy. I buy pretty much whatever I think's cute, but I also buy things that I know photograph well, that are within that, like our color palette that we like.
Yeah.
And so that's all part of it. So just kind of look at like, I guess just the physical things aside from your child that are in the picture.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and that could also contribute to why some of those pictures might not feel as great as you wanted them to, right? Like I know I've taken a picture of Todd and there's been like his expression is amazing, but then there's like toys just littered everywhere and there's no rhyme or reason to them. Like sometimes toys are cut off and it seems busy and it's not what I want. But maybe that is what you want. Like don't take our preferences and make them yours. Find your own preferences, and that's why we ask you to like think about what you like and look at the pictures that you've taken that you like.
And you don't have to know, and styles can always change.
Yeah.
But just experiment. Don't be afraid to, get the shot that you want and then maybe step back and take a wider angle, or see what happens.
And I remember that picture that you took of Tot in the window with like it was really dark. I thought that was really cool.